Tap, tap, tap in. Okay. What's up? It's the Icy Girl Saweetie, and I will be taking you through some of my music videos. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments.
Give me shoes, give me jewels, put a Slurpee on my wrist. Gotta zoom in the afternoon, boy, you gotta dip.
I wanted something like Icy Girl, something super raw. We call it like guerrilla style shooting. Nothing set up, and we're just shooting as we go. We actually shot this video in 45 minutes, believe it or not. I wanted just something just super, just me, personality, and spitting bars. This video, like no budget, just a lot of fun. Well, as you can see, I'm a monochromatic type of girl. I wore the red in the video because it just looked good. Today I'm wearing, you know, mermaid turquoise, or whatever you want to call it, but I'm always into a monochromatic look. So the reason for the photos popping up in the references was just to, you know, give it that extra razzle dazzle, and I wanted to let the people know what I was talking about. So when I said I see them copy every look, I got a few daughters, I had posted pictures that a lot of girls had recreated. They were just like visual references to my bars. Well, all right, let's check out some of these comments. I love that Saweetie keeps West Coast style from fashion to music in all of her songs and videos. I feel like it's really important for me to represent for the West Coast because in the history of female rap, the superstars were mainly from the South or the East Coast. So I feel like it's important for me to, you know, represent for the West Coast girls. Realist Mia said, why she write her name on her own cup? Well, first of all, we got this coronavirus going on, so you should write your name on your cup so you're not getting anybody else's germs on your lips, okay? JT Hilton says, I love how grown she is. I love the bass in her voice, and I love her nails. I love these nails too, girl. All right, y'all, let's go on to the next video. Tap in 2020.
Low waist, fat ass bitch, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Oh, so for the basketball scene, I wanted something that kind of correlated with real life. And in real life, tap in is for the NBA because I'm tapping into the playoffs. I'm tapping into just what's going on in the sports world. So I wanted to kind of put that sports element in there so that it kind of tied into the promo that I'm doing. It was cute, it was lit up, and we were kind of just like some sexy basketball players. The overall concept for this video was just superstar, out of this world, hence the unrealistic long iced out tongue. When it comes to the bigger production videos, it does get a little tasky sometimes because there's routines, there's outfit switches, as compared to like a pretty bitch freestyle, you know, it's just raw. It's kind of like taking me as I am, but Tap In was a very high produced video, but I love it, so it works. All right, y'all, so now it's time to go check out some comments. Ed Gans is here. He says, Too Short gonna be proud of this. Too Short actually was one of the first people who heard this song and he loved it. So it was nice to get, you know, that blessing from the big dog, because I'm from the Bay, and when you sample stuff from where you're from, it's important to, you know, get that blessing. So I appreciate his support. The progression in the instrumental from start to finish, so good. The way it changed up and she said, I'm gonna bring back hyphy, and then changes it back to Too Short's instrumental when she said that. When we did that part, it was just kind of like a little switch up for me to, you know, keep that ear candy going. So thank you for noticing that, Nanoa. The Life of the Dancers, I love this video and the hairstyles are creative. So what's crazy is the braids was a wig. Yes, girl, it was a wig. When you're on set, like you really have 30 minutes, at most an hour to change in between looks. So wigs definitely save a lot of time and you're able to, you know, serve looks that way when you have pre-prepped hair. SJ Nation says, we love a female rapper that can dance too. I wanted something that was different, something cute, and something that reminded me of like slumber parties. Like, remember when you had to get with you and your homegirls or your cousins and y'all all went to y'all different rooms and kind of created a dance? I wanted to feel like that. The girls love it, they learned it, and kind of executed it their own way through Instagram or just via social media. So I wanted to just be like that fun slumber party, easy to learn routine type of moment. All right, guys, so time to get into the OG song, Icy Girl, 2018. Wow, where does time go?
Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. 10 white toes and them toy flip-flops.
Wow, OG Icy Girl.
How all these lies need to stop, cause I'm icy.
It feels so great that this video connects with so many people, only because it connected me in a time where my life was not how I wanted it to be. So I feel like Icy Girl is a song just full of affirmations, and what's crazy is all of those affirmations were fulfilled, which is why I'm here today. Can't stop, won't stop. Get hella vibe, okay? The concept behind this video was I wanted to look as expensive as I can, even though I only probably had like $500 in my bank account. Shout out to Shelly for doing my makeup. Shout out to Jasmine for doing my hair. And shout out to Will who styled me, because everybody kind of did me a favor. Everything was for free. The only thing that I paid for was the camera crew. But I had a team of people who believed in me, who believed in the song, and they did me a favor and they did my glam for free. My favorite look is the fur coat. You can never go wrong with a fur coat. All right, girls, let's check out some of these comments from Icy Girl 2018. Okay, so Cassidy Marzuko says, "Ooh, you look so icy with this hair. Thanks, girl. It was actually my first time putting on this blonde wig, and I wanted to keep it on forever, but eventually it fell off." Okay, so Vogue says, "I've been listening to this song since early 2018, and I just realized the instrumental is from Kaya My Neck My Back." That must be like a millennial baby or a Generation Z, because ain't nothing was changed about that track. I'm happy though that I was able to put my flavor on it so that it kind of made it my song instead of somebody else's song. Chloe Howe says she got killer smooth lyrics, she cold, she doesn't get enough credit. I feel like for any artist who's breaking, we don't get enough credit, only because getting into the music industry is just so hard. They try to keep you out until you just keep kicking them doors down, so I'ma keep kicking them doors down. And now it's time to look at my type.
Wrist new whip, right around dipped. I can see why all these basic hoes pissed.
I had a lot of fun shooting this video. The inspiration was just a grown version of Saweetie. Like, I grew up, first of all, playing in makeup I shouldn't have been playing in. These were like hairstyles that I grew up wearing as a kid, going to the park for barbecues, having big family friend functions. It was just kind of like a grown version of baby Saweetie, but the mature, grown woman version in this video. When I talk about the Bay Area, I think it's just really important to represent where I'm from. Only because, like I said, we haven't had a lot of rappers break it or make it in the hip hop industry. So when they see me, I want them to know that I'm representing the Bay Area and the West Coast. All right, y'all, so now let's check out some of these comments. Computer program. Computer program, is that even a person? Computer program says, "Love the rhythm and the car scene. Represent, girl, love that V8 sound." Yeah, so the car scene is a whole bunch of scrapers doing donuts in the parking lot. I hope we did not get in trouble for putting little tracks in the parking lot, but that's Bay Area culture, and I feel like it's art. So that was definitely one of my favorite scenes. Joanne Lazana Y. Girl, your name's so complicated. It's cute though. But she says, "Was that Kaylani at 220? Yes, Kaylani and Kamaya came through and showed love. It's always a good feeling when you're getting support from like your hometown." M says, "Keep the hyphy moment alive, period. Side note, East Oakland, where you at?" I'm not from Oakland, I'm from Hayward, but definitely shout out to the town because a lot of stuff takes place in their city, like sideshows, functions, and stuff like that. But the cars, the hairstyles, the people in the video was definitely a representation of the Bay Area. Isaac Nadidi says, "Daps spotted this." Daps is actually one of my favorite directors. He's dope and he's making moves, so yes, shout out to Daps. Yippee dog, everyone, she's twerking on top of the basketball hoop. Me, I wonder how did she get up there? I actually jumped up there. Yeah, I got hops. It was easy, I just jumped up and jumped right back down, so I'm not scared of heights. All right, y'all, it's the Icy Girl signing out. I had so much fun breaking down these music videos with y'all today. Make sure you comment below your favorite one. Bye.